So, my fellow 20 and older crowd, do you want to feel old yet? Bioshock 2's multiplayer will be turning 13 this year. Yeah, I feel old too. Anyways, I hope you all are doing well today. And with that being said, I wanted to bring you a Bioshock 2 multiplayer video today. It seems that every time I see it, whether it's in recommendation videos or just friend videos in general, I either get the itch to play or make content. So today, my buddy Slay provided the gameplay that you're going to be watching in the background. If you want to go support him and wouldn't mind doing so, his YouTube channel will be linked down in the description below, along with my Discord and his Discord, just in case you guys want to talk to people about Bioshock or potentially set up multiplayer games. So again, thank you Slay, and both of those links to the Discords as well as the channel will be down in the description. Now, within this video, I would like to talk about the new Bioshock, and it does tie in with Bioshock 2's multiplayer. Just be patient, I promise. But I do strongly believe that we are going to get some sort of PvP experience within the next Bioshock, just from job listings and hirings that we've seen over the last couple of years. So I wanted to sit here, and I've thought long and hard about this, and I wanted to make an updated wish list. I've done this in the past, however, I feel it was more rushed. This time I can actually sit down, articulate my thoughts as to why I think these particular topics are going to be good for the multiplayer. So, the first being dedicated servers. I can't tell you how many times when I was playing Bioshock 2 multiplayer a couple of years ago on PC, there was a ton of lag in almost every lobby I went to unless we hosted private lobbies. And I even remember back in the day on the PlayStation 3, there was a ton of laggy lobbies or just laggy players in general. If Cloud Chamber and 2K as well want a game that is going to have longevity to it, especially on a PvP aspect or multiplayer aspect, dedicated servers is definitely the way to go. It minimizes the lag and it makes it to where it's only minimal or almost no lag whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about those laggy lobbies. There won't be any high ping, and hopefully, and this is a big hopefully, everything will run nice and neat. So yeah, dedicated servers, that is definitely a must-have. The second thing I'd like to talk about is the fact that I would like a variety of game modes. So we've gotten your typical team deathmatches, free-for-alls, capture the flags, etc. I would like Cloud Chamber to basically go balls to the walls and make as many game modes as possible. Hopefully the majority of them good. If not, hopefully there's a way to give some sort of good constructive criticism and feedback to the developers as well as the community managers, and hopefully we can actually build a community that is just overall respectful. That's a big one for me, respect. Now also, on top of that, I would like to see a large variety of weapons, tonics, plasmids, and vigors from all of the games in the new Bioshock's multiplayer if we get that. Can you imagine using something like Charge with Insect Swarm, or even Undertow with Electrobolt? I just love the thought of it. I love the idea of it. I love the idea of being able to run around with the Paddywhacker hand cannon from Bioshock Infinite and have the Bioshock 1 shotgun as a secondary, or I can use the sniper rifle from Infinite and use a pistol from Bioshock 2. There's just endless amounts of possibilities that this would provide so much replay value to this multiplayer experience. So if you want longevity, please do this. The third item on my wish list is constant developer support, and that's both communicating with the community as well as actually taking care and supporting the game. It seems like there weren't too many updates in terms of Bioshock 2's multiplayer, at least from what I can find, there wasn't very many. So hopefully if they're going to provide a multiplayer for the next Bioshock, constant support is definitely going to be needed, especially after a long time away from the series, almost going on 10 years if you want to exclude Burial at Sea, and if you do include Burial at Sea, 9 years. So people are going to be hyped to play this game, and if there's additional content like multiplayer, people are going to try it out. And if you can hook them away with your support, with the way that the game plays, with the maps, with the game modes, the weapons, all the different possibilities and combinations of loadouts, I definitely think you have a good recipe for success there. So Take-Two, 2K, Cloud Chamber, please, please, please support this game. Support the base game, support any DLC that you decide to actually put out, and also if you put the multiplayer in here, please support that. The community would thank you so much. This one is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. So for my fourth item on my list, it's going to be smooth and polished gameplay. I know recently within the last couple of years, a lot of AAA studios have put out products that either are a glitchy mess, they have a ton of bugs, they don't work properly, or they just seem unfinished. And I don't want that to be the case with this game, which is probably my biggest concern, as well as my biggest worry going into the next Bioshock. So if they take their time with the game, which I hope that they have so far, once this launches, I would love the game to run as smooth and be as polished as possible. I know it's supposed to be on Unreal Engine 5, which is going to look incredible, and I'm sure the graphics are going to be amazing, so I can understand a graphical hiccup here and there, but there should not be any sort of game-breaking bugs or anything of that sort. That's where your QA and your quality testers come in as well. So same thing for the multiplayer. If you're going to have a 4v4 or a 6v6 environment, make sure that the maps are able to play and hold that amount of players without issuing any sort of bugs, glitches, lag, etc. And just make sure that it's an overall nice and smooth experience. So I'm going to admit for the last one that this one is particularly important to me personally, and I'm going to see both sides of the coin here. On one hand, I know some people are going to agree with me. On the other, I know some people are going to disagree. That's completely okay. As long as we have a civil conversation down in the comments, that's fine. Now, there's something that's been going on within a lot of online multiplayer games, and especially in the AAA development, where they want to implement skill-based matchmaking into every single game possible. With this, I do not want to see skill-based matchmaking in this Bioshock's multiplayer. I miss being able to get online with friends, or if I wanted to play solo, and just have fun with an FPS. Not have to play a professional team every single game, not being matched with people that are nowhere near my location and possibly in different countries. That just ruins the experience. I can understand playing some good people every now and then. That's okay. That's the luck of the draw. But I think that this multiplayer in general should just be all about fun, in my personal opinion. We can get on, we can have some laughs, we can goof around. We don't have to try super hard, and just go back almost to a golden age of gaming where you can just get on, and honestly, it's the luck of the draw. Sometimes you're going to play really good people, sometimes you're going to play really bad people. But however, when you do play those good people, you can actually learn from them. And that's personally what I want. If I get stomped in one game, I want to see what I was doing wrong to improve as a player. I don't want to be punished, let's say, if I'm good at the game, for being good at the game with skill-based matchmaking. So I hope you see where I'm coming from. I'm sorry I went on a little bit of a rant there, but some of my favorite games and series from the past have been ruined by this one particular thing, and I don't want to see my favorite franchise of games go down that same path. So if it's going to be something like Bioshock 2's matchmaking, I'm okay with it. Just prioritize connection, not skill-based. Connection is king. So ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else watching, I hope you enjoyed the background gameplay of Bioshock 2's multiplayer 13 years later. If you want to see more Bioshock 2 multiplayer gameplay, please let me know by leaving a comment down below or a like on the video. I would very much appreciate that. If you're new here and aren't subscribed, or if you come back on the regular and aren't subscribed, would you mind doing so? Because we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers and I would love to hit that very, very soon. So would you kindly subscribe and hit that bell to turn on all post notifications to never miss a future video or a future live stream. If you want to stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, the best ways to do so are the social media links that are down in the description below. Again, thank you Slay for allowing me to use the gameplay. Be sure to go check out his channel, and also be sure to join both of our Discords. Those will be in the description as well, and also in the pinned comment. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I will talk to you all very soon.